Hey y'all, Chef IrixGuy here, and within this video I want to talk about electric smokers, and in particular, the door. Is it better to have an electric smoker with a glass window, or is it better to have one like this where there's just nothing there, you can't see inside? So I'm going to explain my opinions, and by the way, I've owned both. I've owned an electric smoker that had a glass door, and although it is kind of neat, you can see your meats and or vegetables smoking. Keep in mind, and you can see here how I'll just call it hickory patina. So you got all that black stuff from all the hickory that I burned in here. But you don't think about it, but if you get the glass see-through window in an electric smoker, every time you finish smoking, while it's still warm, you're going to need to go in and properly clean the inside of the glass. Because if you don't, it'll quickly harden and it'll be next to impossible to get off. So, even though you may have a smoker with a glass window, it's not really that good if you can't see through it. So it's actually an inconvenience, in my opinion, to have a glass window, because when you've been smoking for many hours, probably one of the last things you want to do is clean a glass window before you enjoy your food. And maybe it doesn't bother you, and maybe that's what you want. But personally, I could never go back to an electric smoker that has a glass window. The other thing is, even if you clean it, it's probably never going to look as spotless as it did new. And it just gives that false vibe that your electric smoker is not well maintained. When people see the glass that don't know a lot about barbecuing, they see the glass and it's kind of got some smoke stains on it, they assume that you're gunshots. They assume that you're not taking care of it and it's not clean, and that's not the case. It's just that it's next to impossible with a glass window and a smoker to keep it in pristine condition. So for that reason, I prefer one that does not have a glass window. And again, this is just my opinion. You can keep your own opinion, and that's great. You should. And I know a lot of people that prefer having an electric smoker with a glass window, but I don't. And the other thing is, when I close this while I'm smoking, I don't want to see in there, because if you see in there, it kind of taunts you. It's like, hey man, check the meat, check the vegetables. You don't want to open this. Some people do, but when I'm smoking, I set it and forget it. I make sure I've got my water pan in and I've got sufficient amount of water in it, maybe some aromatics in it. I've got everything positioned like I want to, and I just set it and forget it. If you've got that window there where you can see that meat and or vegetables cooking, it's going to taunt you, and you're going to want to try to open that door and smell it or move it around or whatever. So for that reason, I think having again, just the ease of, after you get done smoking, not having to worry about cleaning the inside of your glass while it's hot. And then number two, not being taunted by the appearance of the meat and or vegetables in there. I think one without a window is the way to go. And you can expand this video's description and click the link there to find the smoker like I use. A bunch of different varieties available. You can get really fancy with them. You can get some that do have the glass windows. But again, glass window is not for me, but it may be for you. And I've owned a smoker with a glass window. Check out some of my older electric smoker videos and see for yourself. I mean, I've owned one and used it, and it was just, it bothered me. And that's the thing, man. I mean, that glass window on an electric smoker may bother you, and you may not even realize it unless you decide to purchase one, and it'll really frustrate you. Unless that's what you want. I mean, if you don't mind cleaning it, or maybe you've got a crew of people that clean your smoker for you when you finish smoking. In that situation, you may prefer the glass window. And you may be smoking competitively, and you may have people walking by want to see your meat. But, here's the thing too. Even while you're smoking, that glass window develops a coat of smoke pretty quickly. So you may not even be able to see it through the glass window throughout the duration of your smoke anyway. So tell me what you think. I hope this video was helpful. Subscribe, ring that bell icon when you do to be notified whenever I post another video. And again, expand this video's description and click the link there to find the smoker like I use, the seasonings, accessories, and a whole lot more. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and when you do, ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and y'all have a good day.